we're gonna make Mexican stuffed peppers. This is a great all-in-one meal because it has your veggies, your protein, and your starch. Quinoa is a seed from South America, and it has all 9 essential amino acids, so it's a full protein like meat is, and it's a great substitute for rice with a bit more nutritious value. So let's get started. So we'll start with the onion. I like to cut it in half this way, and then leaving this bit on, I'll cut the other ends off of both sides, and then peel the skin off. And then with this end still intact, I like to cut long strips, not all the way to the top, just about to the top. And then you're just gonna chop this direction and it gives you a nice even dice. Okay, so next we're gonna peel off our 2 cloves of garlic from the head. And to take the paper off, I like to put my knife this side down and just press gently to crush it a little bit. And then the paper skin should peel off pretty easily. I'm gonna cut off the little hard ends. And then when you mince garlic, you want it to be in the smallest chunks that you could cut, so much smaller than a dice. So I cut it into a few big chunks first. And then holding one end of my knife, I just chop over it until it gets really small. So next we're gonna drain and rinse our black beans. And you wanna rinse them until there's no more foam.
Next, you can drain the corn.
Okay, so next we're gonna juice our lime. So cut it in half, and you can use a juicer if you have one, but an easy way is to just take a fork and kind of squish it around while you squeeze. Okay, so next we're gonna cut our peppers. So we'll cut them in half the long way, and then just cut out the bit with the stem. And then my favorite trick to get all the seeds out is to turn it upside down and give it a spank. Now they're gone. Okay, and we're just gonna lightly grease a baking sheet with some oil and put our peppers down, cut side up. We're gonna add our oil to a hot pan or pot. And a good way to tell if your oil is hot enough is to take a bit of water on your hand and put it in the pot, and if it sizzles, you know it's hot. So we're gonna add our onions. And then we're gonna stir this up and leave it to cook for 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, so next we're gonna add our quinoa, which cooks very similar to rice, and our veggie broth. Stir that up, and then cover and bring to a boil. Okay, so our quinoa is done. You can see it's absorbed all the water and it's nice and fluffy. So we've put all our peppers cut side up on a baking sheet with a bit of oil. And now we're gonna mix together all of our filling ingredients. Okay, so add our black beans, our corn, our salsa, the lime juice, and all of our spices. We're gonna mix it all together. So then we're gonna stuff all of our peppers with the mixture. Nice and full. So if you have a bit of filling left over, that's okay. You can just serve the peppers on top of the extra filling. So they're all stuffed, and we're gonna cover it with some tin foil. This is gonna go in the oven for 25 minutes at 375. Okay, so it's been 25 minutes, and we're gonna take the foil off of our peppers and let them cook for another 10 minutes. Okay, so I've just spread the leftover filling onto a plate, and our peppers are all baked. So we'll just put them on there, and then if you want, you can top them with whatever kind of taco type fillings that you like. Avocado, sour cream, cilantro, some cheese, and there you have it. Mexican stuffed peppers.